When asked about his thoughts on the United States economy in a recent interview with Bloomberg, Elon Musk warned that he sees a strong possibility of the United States facing a coming recession in the near term. He said, quote, "A recession is inevitable at some point. As to whether there is a recession in the near term, that is more likely than not." This is a further development to Musk's thinking on where the economy is headed, but it's far from the first time he's signaled that he's not confident about the direction of the economy. Early in June, Elon Musk sent an internal memo to executives at Tesla that he has a super bad feeling about the economy and will be letting go of 10% of the salaried staff at Tesla. He also told executives to pause all Tesla hiring worldwide as well, as a cautionary measure with the uncertainty facing the economy. While Elon is taking steps to prepare for a recession by preemptively saving money at Tesla and has let people know about his belief that a recession is on its way, he also seems to think that there will be some long-term economic benefits, with unprofitable companies going out of business and making room for newer and better companies to take their place in the economy instead. Musk is not the only one expecting a recession, though, with 68% of CFOs saying they are expecting a coming recession in early 2023, according to a recent survey done by CNBC. There were many reasons cited by these executives as risks to their companies that informed their recessionary outlook, but the most commonly pointed to risk was inflation. Additional cited risks included Federal Reserve policy, supply chain disruptions, and the Russia-Ukraine war. Banks have also recently been raising their forecasts for a recession, with Deutsche Bank forecasting a 3.1% GDP reduction in the third quarter of 2023, Morgan Stanley CEO recently saying the odds of a recession are 50-50, Goldman Sachs analyst estimating there's a 35% chance and rising of a recession occurring in the next 2 years, and finally JP Morgan CEO recently saying that he sees an economic hurricane on the horizon. Consumer sentiment for the economy is also very low, with University of Michigan's gauge in June declining to 50.2 compared to a reading of 58.4 in May. For context, that level of consumer sentiment is comparable to the low point of the 1980 recession. Much of the pessimism stemmed around increased expectations by Americans for inflation over the next 5 years. This level of consumer confidence is extraordinarily low, and it's clear that Americans are bracing themselves for a turbulent economy. The low level of consumer confidence could also be an indicator of things to come. When people are pessimistic about the economic outlook, they can start saving more to protect themselves and cutting back their spending on non-essential items. This decreased sentiment that leads to lower spending can then cause corporate earnings for companies to decrease and the economy to falter, which can further impact consumer sentiment. In this way, consumer sentiment can actually start to create a feedback loop in the economy and lead to consumer fears being realized with economic slowdowns. But what are your thoughts on the economy? Do you agree with Musk's warning that we are heading for a recession? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more content about the economy. Thanks.